The upcoming military campaign of the armed forces of Ukraine is in the spotlight of all world media and governments. From how it will go, further political processes depend. And we are talking not only about Ukraine and Russia, but also the global level. At the same time, there is little public information at the moment, which is expected. But analyzing it all, experts speak of the coming months as a time of great opportunities for the armed forces of Ukraine. First of all, due to the depletion of the Russian army.
Although Russia has far more military hardware than Ukraine, its losses have also been surprisingly high. The destruction or capture of some 2,000 tanks may explain the turn to models dating back to the 1960s, T-62s, and even the 1940s, T-54s, as well as the recent decision to rely more on motorized rifle units. Ryan Mannon, professor at the New York University, in a column for Foreign Affairs.
While the Russian army is losing hundreds of soldiers every day in ineffective attacks on Ukrainian fortified positions, the Ukrainian servicemen are building up forces to strike, information about which is kept in the strictest confidence. But Kyiv and its Western allies speak openly about the trends. Thus, the US Secretary of Defense said that the upcoming campaign could be extremely successful for Ukraine and stressed that Washington would not deviate from the course it had chosen to support the armed forces of Ukraine.
We also remain committed to sustainment and to ensuring that your forces receive adequate spare parts and training for maintenance. So I'm confident that we will meet Ukraine's defense needs through this spring and beyond. And as the President has repeatedly made clear, we will stand by Ukraine for as long as it takes.
According to Mikhailo Podolyak, advisor to the head of the Office of the President of Ukraine, a few days will pass between the decision to start the operation and its implementation. And according to the National Security and Defense Council Secretary Oleksiy Danilov, the command has several strategies for action.
Data on the conduct of a particular operation, the number of units which participates in it, and in what direction, this information is absolutely confidential. If anyone thinks they have this data, I can only congratulate them, but I do not know where they could get it from. If someone thinks that we have only one option, then this is not so. Even 3 options is not enough.
Details of the upcoming counteroffensive of the armed forces of Ukraine and Western military assistance necessary for success were also discussed by Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba and US Secretary of State Antony Blinken. According to the latter, Washington's support for Ukraine remains unwavering. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Danilo Kobza, UATV News.